we live? Okay. So guys, so what we have here is an iPhone 7 Plus that was previously worked on. Was taken to another shop, and they tried to reflow the audio IC, as you can see here. You can see like a lot of this flux is just left over. Okay. You can see that the underfill here is a bit shiny. It's been heated. Okay. Now, I'm expecting that this phone is going to have some signal issues as well. But first thing we're going to do is just, first thing we're going to do though is just take a look at the audio IC. Okay. Fortunately, all they did was reflow this. They didn't actually try and lift it. If they had, you would have definitely seen some of these caps had been moved, but they didn't. So let's get right into it and see what happens. So in this case, normally we wouldn't, but right now we're going to coin up on demand. You have to take extra precautions when a board has been previously worked on. So it's not my, you have to be careful who you send your boards to. I recommend to make sure that, you send them to somebody who's done this work before, and they have a portfolio and that, so you can see. So if you guys are interested, I do offer training. I do one-on-one, but in the spring, we're going to be doing 20 guy training with a very famous Chinese team I'm doing a collaboration with, which is going to be pretty cool. Okay, so it's 8:30 in the morning here for me. Okay, so now we're just going to come in here. I'm just going to heat this. Okay, let me zoom out for you guys a little bit. There we go. Should be good. Okay, so you can see the previous flux bubbling out too. Boom. Okay, so you can see that was a good early pull. You can see that. Let me show you how you can tell. So you can tell that you got out in good time without any problems because the ground pads, 1, 2, 3, are all flat. Okay? So because those are flat, that's a good indicator that you got in and you got out, which is what you're going to want to do. So if you'd like to learn these techniques one-on-one in my lab, send me a message. WhatsApp preferred. And I'll show you how I do these things. There are some things which I do even though they're right in front of you. It's a little bit different when you're here with me. Okay? So you guys have a good view of that? Good. Okay. Let's see if we zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see it all better. Okay, good. So next we take our wick, we just come in. Good. Okay, so now we're just going to run our jumpers. I recommend that you run all 4 jumpers. Okay. Oh, right, my tip. I messed up yesterday. I forgot about that. Let me just see here. Just find another suitable tip. Oh, let's just use this one. I bent this one up pretty good yesterday, but let's just use it. Okay. It's just showcasing my skill if I can use this tip, so. Okay, you can see the C12 pad just lifted away then. That's fine. That's the reason that we're in here anyways. The main reason anyway. Okay. Yeah, this tip's brutal. Just give me a second. Let me just change this tip. Give me a second here, guys. Let's see what I've got in here. T30-J, which is what I think I was just using. I have another one here, but I use T30-I tips mainly. Okay, so just show you guys what I'm talking about here. Okay, so this here, if we just find the writing on it. There you go, T30-I. Huh, that's strange. I was using a -I, but it got twisted into a hook, and then it got twisted more, I guess. So this here is T30-J, so we're just going to go ahead and use this tip now. Okay. So the thing to do when you guys switch to a new tip. Hello. The thing to do when you initially switch to a new tip is you're going to want to just tin the tip. Okay. Okay, good. Tin that tip. Perfect. Okay. So now we're ready to get back into our work. Okay. Boom. Okay, so we'll put down a little more flux. Just zoom in. Can you guys see that still? Just let me know if you guys have any troubles. Okay. Oof, this tip is large, but we are in charge, so it's no big deal. Okay. Just get a little bit more solder on my iron here. Okay, well, let's move on, as long as you guys can see this. Oh, here comes my daughters into the lab. Okay.
What are you doing?
Just working.
On YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. expecting the delivery of my, just zoom out for you guys, my T30-I's anytime now. Hopefully today. Okay. Hopefully today, because could always switch over to the we could always switch over to the Weller, I suppose. Oh, what is this? The hell is that? We find presents in the phone. Oh, I found a present in the phone, I'm saying. My daughter says, what? Yeah. Okay, let's just... There we go. Okay, so again, when your chip is as mine, right? Okay, so let's just see where we are. Okay, so here we go. So we'll just cut this. Make sure everybody's good. Good enough. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is take our IC. Okay. And we're going to... Yeah? Oh, you need help? Oh, okay, 1 second. Okay, just bear with me 1 second, guys. Just have to go and help my little one. Turn that down so you guys can see that a little better. Hmm?
Not the yellow one, it's the middle one.
The middle one, right.
How could you tell if someone's Andy YouTube?
Okay, so where were we? So now we're gonna reball this.
Why are you talking about a present?
I saw a present in the phone.
Sissy?
Oh, I was just joking. It was like some rubbish in there. I was just pretending it was a present. It wasn't really a present. It was a present of what is this doing in here?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've cleaned away the old solder. Okay, off the chip there. You guys need a little more light or no, less light? I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to take our stencil. Okay, we're just going to put it down on top.
Wait, that looks like
Simple.
the same.
Hmm?
They look like the same thing.
What does? What do you mean the same thing?
The thing that you put it on.
The same thing as yesterday?
No, that thing.
It looks like the same thing as what?
The thing on the bottom that goes.
Oh, it does. Well, yeah, it's going to match it. It's a stencil for it. Okay, then we're going to put in our solder paste. Okay, this solder paste is really dry. It's been sitting out on the shovel here for a few days, which
Like for 4 days?
some people might love and some people might not. Okay, so just all depends what's your preference. Okay, so we're gonna come in our same melting temperature, 450 and 30. Okay, I teach very high temps and I use very high temps. Now, not all my students come away using very high temps. I do like to dial in for the student, but a lot of my students leave using the same temperatures that I do, which are very high. Okay, so because this was very, very hard paste, I'm just gonna hit it up one more time just to make sure everybody's nice and beautiful in there. Okay, just because it's a little, when the stencil's hot, it can make my paste soft again momentarily. Okay.
That's squishy.
No. Boom. Okay. Beautiful balls.
Squishy on there.
Okay, so let's just show you guys. We just poke this out.
Dad, you made it black.
Yes, dear. You're so funny. Okay, then we put a little bit more flux down. Okay.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then just come back down in.
Is that the glue?
No glue, dear.
Is that the glue?
Okay, you want to lift it up off the paper towel. It's a flux, it's called. It's a liquid. It helps the solder flow. Okay, so you guys can see those are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, well, there's two because Daddy has it on two screens on the television. One for OBS and one for the live view in case anyone says anything for chat. That one's OBS, yeah?
That's why I'm
That's right. Okay, so we just flip this IC upside down now. Oh, okay, and then set it down. That'll be good. Let me turn the brightness back up for you guys. Boom.
Can you fix your phone?
Hmm.
Can you fix your green phone?
You want to fix my phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you one. Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Is your phone green?
Yeah.
And we didn't fix it.
Okay, no problem. So now we're going to come in here. And flip it.
Are you going to give me a phone?
Yep, hang on, dear, please.
I know what I have to do first.
Okay, love, just hang on.
Because I remember how we waited on time.
Mm-hmm.
Then you said
Boom.
take
Okay,
out
so you
this
sit
screw.
down. 1, 2, 3. We're
Then
good.
you said
Okay?
take out the screws first.
You're so
First
cute.
take out the screws. And then screw them back. Screw the screws back in, right, Daddy?
That's right.
First.
That's right. Okay, so just give me a minute. Let me test this phone, okay? So I believe this phone has a passcode, but it was previously stuck on the Apple logo. So if we can get it to, oh, let me switch you guys to the out of scope. Here you go. Okay, so we're just putting it back together here. Mm-hmm. Say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. That's right. It's 2019 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got that plugged in. We're going to plug in the screen.
I learned it in the other video, right, Daddy? I said that yesterday video, so I will say it today.
Okay. Such a cutie. Okay, so now we are going to.
Is that scratch?
We're just turn on our DC power supply.
Is that scratch?
Scratched? I don't know. Okay, we're just going to turn this on now, though.
No, it's just the metal. It's just the metal difference. What's that?
Oh, this LCD got shipped to me broken.
Now, can you get the phone?
So if we see this phone boot up, then we're going to assume that this is done.
Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
could you give me a green phone?
Okay, so we see it boot up, and we see that it says no SIM, actually. You guys probably don't see that. So looks like our baseband is going to be fine. Okay, so
No, you can give me.
we'll get the password to this and fully test it before it goes out. But as I said, this phone was previously stuck on the Apple logo. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you